quarterback in the league. Oh, what a catch by Jay Nathaniel. That touchdown, Hurricanes.
Junior taking a shot deep. Open target. Her third. From left to right. Sets off. Oh,
Down.
watch him. He's going to step. He's going to go for it. Fell from the sky into Aaron Ike's hand.
Tuesday night in Eugene, Oregon, a huge Big Ten Conference matchup looms on the horizon. The Ducks are looking to get win number 1 and potentially step back into playoff contention, while the Longhorns are looking to keep themselves in the conference title hunt. Hello, everyone. Welcome inside Autzen Stadium, live here on YouTube tonight. Nate Murphy alongside my partner Colin Powell and KP. Two teams on different ends of the conference standings right now, but 4 games left to play. Anything can still happen.
Indeed is, Nate. Key matchup here between the Longhorns and the Ducks. The Ducks have proved they can really put up some points with Gauchi under the center, and with their defense and Tanner Yodom and David Holatonko, they're going to look to force pressure and turnovers. Now, the Longhorns have Avery Ware, really a standout quarterback, even though his TD to interception ratio has been subpar this season.
Well, we're going to see Gauchi first, along with Hendricks and the rest of that Oregon offense, and they're going to start with a toss to Trey Stivers, 9 yards on the first play of the ball game.
That was a really nice first play there. Get the ball moving, really good 9-yard gain. Really solid here from the Ducks.
So Oregon going to go out in the shotgun set again, 4 wide receiver look. Gauchi with some time, going to take a shot deep and incomplete. Alex Abernathy had his hands on it and nearly came away with an interception.
Yeah, it was a really nice play there from Abernathy to get his hands on the ball. Could even force a turnover there and probably would have went 6 the other way.
Same formation, flip Hendricks to the other side, and they're in a wide receiver bubble screen, and Andrew Bird picks up 2 yards and the first down for Oregon.
Yeah, it was a really nice play there. Sheds off the first tackle and got hit really hard there at the end of the play.
Was able to pick up just enough to move the chains out to the 38-yard line. And that's where Gauchi will go into the pistol formation. Hendricks directly behind him. They'll look to throw again under pressure, and he will not be able to slip away. And he will go down, loss of 7. It's Colin McDowell on the sack.
Colin McDowell looked like he came right off the center there to get the really nice sack on Gauchi, and as a really big player for this Longhorn defense.
And that's the first big negative play of the ball game here, forced by the Texas defense. And they'll look to do that all night long. If they can get home, it'll make things difficult for Gauchi. A run here, Tom Hendricks, his first carry of the ball game, and he's lucky to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Blake Grant with the stop.
As a really nice stop there, Tom Hendricks really had no time to run, no running lanes open. O-line just couldn't get anything moving against the Texas defense.
And now a fully loaded shotgun look here on 3rd and 17. Going to set up the screen, and that's going to be blown up right away as Hendricks made the catch, and he was rudely slung to the turf by Rolf Altman. It's a loss of 4 and 4th down coming up.
And we have an update from the Twitch game. Beef with a 60-yard touchdown to put UNC up 7-0 seconds into that game.
A big play there from Beef Wellington, tight end for UNC. We're used to seeing that from him. And now Texas's offense about to get out onto the field for the first time tonight, and we're used to seeing some big plays from there. What do you look for from Ware in this offense here tonight?
And like I mentioned, they kind of got to look to limit the turnovers when passing the football. But this Texas offense is super talented on all spectrums. They just really got to look to utilize their speed and frames to overpower this Oregon defense.
And there you saw Ware Eagle coming out. Sorry, David. Tony paid me to say that. This time on first down, they're going to hand it off. James Stanton, 5 yards on the first carry of the ball game. It'll be 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, James Stanton, halfback 1, and they even have a talented halfback 2, Messiah Bishop. Kind of a two-headed tandem there in that backfield.
Now Ware in the pistol set. He's going to hand it off once again, and stumbling forward and falling for the first down is James Stanton. Gain of 6 on 2nd down, and it'll be 1st and 10 now for Texas.
Has stumbled way more than he probably should have gotten on that game, but a nice heart to at least try and pick up that first down.
Not enough Ducks around the football there. They could have stopped that for a very short gain. Instead, Stanton stumbles forward, picks up 6, the first down, and now we're going to throw it for the first time tonight. Far side, and it's Logan Wetzel along the sideline, good for 3.
And I don't necessarily mind that play. Kind of took quick to look at his reads down the field, didn't see open, and just took the quick check down on the sideline.
Bubble screen, good blocking on the outside, and that's going to be good for first down yardage and some. Joey Wolford picks up 15 on the catch and run, but credit his receiving tandem down there blocking for him there.
Yeah, that screenplay was really nasty. I don't think Oregon saw it coming. Might have even expected the run there instead of the screen, but a really great play there from Joey Wolford to pick up the first down on that screen.
I was able to catch the number on Smoke Orleans. He was one of the 2 blocking out there. Couldn't catch the number on the other, but they were able to do a great job to get that play sprung for big yardage. And now they're going to go play action, a small rollout for Ware. He's going to take a shot to the sideline, and there's Smoke Orleans once again. This time getting the feet down in bounds and good for 15 yards.
Yeah, Smoke Orleans ran that comeback route to perfection and good concentration to get his both feet in bounds, or even just one, to pick up that great first down for the Longhorns.
Comeback route against man coverage is so hard to defend, and you saw it right there. And now back to the ground game up the middle. Nice little cut to the inside. It's James Stanton, 6 more yards to his credit. 2nd down and 4 coming up.
James Stanton with a nasty stiff arm to the Oregon linebacker there at the end of that play. It's looking like he's so far kind of been unstoppable, even though they've kind of been 4 to 6 yard gains here.
And they'll fake it to him this time. Go to the end zone. Knocked away. Incomplete. Looking for that comeback route again, but this one was well defended. It'll be 3rd down and 4.
That was a great play there from the Oregon safety, trying to see if I can see what his name was. I think it was number 27 or even 37, Jeff Johnson or David Holotonko on the deflection.
And this one is intercepted. Picked up off the turf as it looked like they were going for Smoke Orleans. He couldn't hold on, and instead it's Jeff Johnson. And we'll have to take a look at this, but it looks like he snagged it just before it hit the turf.
That's a close call. Honestly, if I'm Texas here, I'm throwing that challenge flag just to be safe.
And we'll see if the booth even decides to take a look at it. All turnovers will be reviewed upstairs anyway.
Wow.
And no review, so 1st and 10 Oregon, ball on their own 11. Under center is Gauchi, and they're going to run it here on 1st down. They're going to try and get Hendricks around the outside, and it will work for a 9-yard gain on 1st down.
Yeah, great run there, head up the entire time for Tom Hendricks, and picked up a nice, good 9-yard gain.
And Justin Duke in chat asking about the shenanigans there from the sim world. It stands as an interception, but it will be 3rd and 1, so this will be a big 3rd down here for Oregon's offense.
Yeah, a really big 3rd down here. Oregon's actually looked really smooth at the beginning of this quarter. Let's see what they got.
This one thrown short but complete, and 1st down yardage to Trey Stivers. Big 6-yard pickup right there. You didn't want to have to go 3 and out after forcing the turnover.
Yeah, you definitely want to at least try to get 3 out of this drive and getting that turnover very deep in their own territory.
And Gauchi straight drop back pass. He's going to dump this one off, and nice blocking along the outside. Now it's a foot race down the sideline and finally knocked out of bounds. Josh Gannott, 36 yards later, has an Oregon 1st down.
Yeah, Josh Gannott, big old tight end for the Oregon Ducks. Great blocking there. Let's see who that was. Looked like number 8 for the Oregon Ducks. That would be, can't remember who that was, but anyways, a great blocking and great run to pick up and get past the 50.
May have been 88. Philip Allen may only have been able to see 1-8. I'm not sure. But he was a great block along the outside. Gannott with a big pickup, and now they'll go underneath, complete. It's Stivers once again. Stivers becoming the favorite target here early on. 3 catches and 25 yards.
Yeah, it looked like he came off a little bit of a Texas route, maybe, but it was a great route, and Texas looked like there was a little bit too far back, expecting a deep pass there.
So it'll be just short of the 1st down marker. It says 2nd in inches. It's more like a full yard here on 2nd down, ball on about the 28-yard line of Texas. They're going to go up the middle with Hendricks, and that one's going nowhere but backwards as Justin Brown meets him in the backfield. It'll be 3rd down and 2.
And Justin Brown unblocked, came in looking like he's just covering the middle of the field and maybe cover 2, cover 3 there, and came in and swarmed up Hendricks in the backfield.
3rd and 2, pistol set here for Gauci. They're going to throw for it again. Quick slant across the middle, complete. Andrew Bird for 13, got inside his defender and picks up a big first down.
That was a great route there by Andrew Bird to get right in between the seam of the defenders and pick up the first down for the Ducks.
So now inside the red zone for the first time is Oregon. Ball sitting at the 16-yard line. Gauci straight drop back pass, time running out. And there's the flag. I was curious about that. I didn't see the flag come out. But there will be the face mask there on Duke.
Yeah, it was an easy call for the refs. Very unnoticeable face mask, and that's a tough break for the Oregon offense.
And Tabitha Duke did everything right there. Just right at the very end, got her hand up on the face mask and brought Gauci down. So 1st and 10, complete. Inside the 5-yard line goes Trey Stivers, a 9-yard pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 1. They can pick up a first down without scoring.
Yeah, they definitely have way more than just the 3 downs on this if they pick up the first here, but I expect them to run the football here and try and get a touchdown.
2nd down and a long one here. They can get the first down, as we said, just inside the 1-yard line. Goal line formation for the Ducks. They will throw from it towards the corner of the end zone, complete. Ted Gutierrez in the back of the end zone for an Oregon touchdown.
Yeah, it was a great pass there. They fooled me. I was fully expecting to run out of that goal line formation, but it got wide open in the back of the end zone, and Ducks are looking really good here to start off the game.
And just a step behind was the defender, and Gauci put it right on the money. The walk-on Gutierrez with the touchdown. So Oregon, with 3:08 to go here in the first quarter, on top of number 10 Texas, 7-0. Now, Texas, though, did take their first drive and march right downfield before the drop that turned into the interception. And so we'll see, can Avery Ware get this offense rolling once again?
I still think that it was just a kind of I wouldn't say call it fluke interception, because most interceptions are never flukes in the CFSL. But Avery Ware, I think he just got to put that in the back of his mind and look forward to the rest of this game.
And so now on 1st and 10, Ware in the pistol. Stanton directly behind him, and they're going to go right back to him. Stanton had a good drive on the first drive, and he's got a good start to this one as well. Stanton for 13 after the big stiff arm and a first down.
A great stiff arm there to pick up a couple extra yards and get past that first down marker. This Texas offense is looking really, really smooth on both ends of the ball, minus the interception.
And now Ware with time checks it down underneath the Stanton out of the backfield. He's got 6 on first down, sets up a 2nd down and 4.
A great play call there. I don't mind that. It got something open to pick up a nice, good 6-yard gain.
2 tight ends, pistol formation, read option look, and Ware's going to keep it, get around the outside, first down yardage before he is planted just across midfield. Pick up a 5 and a first down.
Avery Ware, nice little pickup there, good 5 yards, and he's using his legs to get this offense moving.
Drew Caleb, the free safety, on the tackle. Couldn't quite get there fast enough, and again, it is a first down on the Oregon 49-yard line. Pistol look and 3 wide receivers now. Stanton up the middle, he's got a little bit of room to operate. 6 more yards on first down.
Yeah, Stanton, a nice, good 6-yard gains, already at almost 40 yards here in this first quarter. And this Oregon defense has really got to stop him before he gets that 6-yard marker, otherwise it'll be a long game.
Stanton averaging 7 yards a carry, and now a little slant route for Joey Wolford. He gets inside his defender, picks up a big gain there, and moves the chains once again for Texas.
Yeah, it was a great hit there from the safeties and the corners, and even great concentration and great catch there.
And now we're going to play fake it all kinds of time. Now he's going to tuck it and run right back up the middle, and a good pickup on first down. So right now Texas on first down is basically doing what they want. They're getting 5+ on almost every first down.
Yeah, this Oregon defense is looking a little like they're not knowing what this Texas offense is going to throw at them.
And now Ware going to go smash route and find Justin Duke. 17 yards in between a couple of Duck defenders there. First and goal, Longhorns.
He kind of ran right in between the coverage there that Oregon was running and picked up a really nice gain there for the first and goal.
He kind of got in between the Bermuda Triangle there of 3 Ducks. And Ware put it right on the money where only Duke was going to get it. Now first and goal inside the 10. Play fake. Ware with time. And now throws it sideline and nearly intercepted by Mo Black. Didn't get enough air on that to either throw it away or get it to his receiver on the corner.
Yeah, Mo Black made a great play to step in front of that ball that was thrown. Looked like a little bit of a miscue, a mispass there from Ware.
And now Ware's going to scramble, slips the tackle, slides down before getting hit. It'll be third and goal from inside the 5.
He didn't see anything open, took himself, got past one tackle, and got him inside the 5. It's going to be a tough third and goal here.
Ball on the 2-yard line, third and goal. They're going to throw for it over the middle, in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. There were a couple of Longhorn receivers in the same area. Might have caused some confusion, but Oregon's defense steps up, and they're going to force a field goal.
Yeah, it was a key drop there for Texas, the intended receiver. Can't remember who was the intended receiver there at the end of that last play, but Texas has got to just look to find and get more than just 3 on these drives and calm themselves down when they get this close to the red zone.
So 2 drives for Texas, and they both wind up inside the 15-yard line of Oregon, and they've come away with 3 points. Good defense from the Oregon offense, or from the Oregon defense, and maybe some poor execution on the part of the Texas offense once they get down inside the 15. And now Oregon looking to extend this lead. Toss play to Hendricks. He'll get it back out across the 20, but he'll lose a yard as Darian Connor with the tackle in the backfield.
And Darian Connor was having nothing of that run play. I don't necessarily love these toss plays, as it doesn't give the running back a ton of momentum and time to accelerate up the field and cut it up more vertical than horizontal, but it's still they called it, and we'll see what they got.
Now they go read option with Gauchi, and he's not able to turn the corner either, as it's Damian Walker flying up and making the play on the edge. It'll be third down and 15 for Oregon.
And they might have time to call one more play here before we enter the second quarter, and I think that will be about it.
That is how quarter number 1 comes to a close here in Autzen Stadium. Oregon on top of number 10 Texas, 7-3. You're watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports right here on YouTube. And welcome back inside the zoo as the 2s go up in chat. EC will be taking some credit for that, but he's over there watching the Twitch game as Georgia Bulldogs are on. And Gauchi going to take a shot down the seam. Dangerous throw into double coverage. Fortunate it falls incomplete, and the Oregon Ducks are going to have to punt this away.
Yeah, that was a dangerous throw there by Gauchi. That really his best is taking the sack or even just throwing it away there. But great play from Damian Walker to break that pass up. Oh, a little bit of misfire there.
Yeah, it goes over the head of the return man and now picked up inside the 25 and brought back out towards the 30. And Messiah Bishop misplayed that one, and fortunately it just didn't keep rolling. It'll be first and 10 now. Ball on the 28-yard line for the Longhorns. Pistol set, and they're going to slide their tight end in motion left to right, set him up on the wing. Play fake, and Ware going to go down the middle, complete. First down and more, runs into his blocker, or that would have been a touchdown. And
yeah,
they were trying to come back. Justin Duke with a big catch, but a little bit of unlucky right there for Justin Duke.
Yeah, Justin Duke had daylight in front of him. If that blocker was not in the way, that would have been 6 for the Longhorns.
Now you see Wolford trying to come back and make the block there on Tanner Yodom, who winds up making the tackle and just collides with his tight end. Either way, it's a big play for Texas on the start of the drive. So first and 10 now inside the 35. They're going to go up the middle with Stanton, and he's going to pick up 7 on first down.
Once again, another 7-yard carry for Stanton. 6 rushes, 43 yards, about a 7.2 average per carry. And this Texas run game is looking pretty elite here.
I'd say continue to hand off football, especially on first down. Oregon not ready to stop it, apparently, and Smoke Orleans picks up 10 on a quick slant. First down for Texas.
Oregon just continuing to kind of switch up the defensive coverage, whether it's a man or these zones, and nothing seems to be working.
Bubble screen and slipping off of a couple of guys is Joey Wolford trying to make up for the play a couple minutes ago, and it'll be 2nd down and 2 after the 8-yard catch.
These screen plays are working perfection here for Texas. Ware is making quick connection to the receivers on those screens to pick up really big gains.
And now outside complete, and Justin Duke, well, he didn't get it a few plays ago, but he comes back and gets this one. It's a Longhorn touchdown, and they have taken the lead.
A Longhorn touchdown, and Duke, like you said, he didn't get it on that big old drive because of the missed block there, but he eventually got it here at the end, and well earned at least.
And he called it in chat. He said, "Don't worry, I'll get mine." And no sooner than he hit enter, Duke was catching the ball on the outside with not a single green jersey around him. 10-7 here, and a quick update over on Twitch. They just ended the first quarter down in Georgia. It is 14-10. Georgia on top of UNC. Georgia with the ball just crossing midfield on their possession. So Oregon now down for the first time here tonight, looking to make a play and come from behind here and regain the lead. Bird, first down catch. It's good for 5.
Yeah, Robert Green on the tackle there. Bird really didn't have too much room after he caught it, but it was a nice catch to at least get 5 yards.
So now a 2nd and 5, fully loaded shotgun for Gauchi. You can try and set up the screen. Got it set up in front of their man. It's Tom Hendricks on the reception, 16 yards, and that time well executed on the screenplay.
Yeah, it took his time throwing that, make sure the blocks are set, and Tom Hendricks is really one of their key pieces on this Oregon Ducks offense, and they got to look to him and Phillip Allen a lot more this game.
And so now just across their own 45-yard line. And shotgun set, 2 receivers. Texas with their 3 down front. Linebackers walked up on the ends, and they don't bring any extra pressure. Thrown out to Trey Stivers. First time we've called his name here in the second quarter. 5 catches, 37 yards here in the first half already for Stivers.
Yeah, Brennan Gauchi's actually having himself a really nice half here. Not in terms of much yardage, but just really limiting the turnovers and finding these quick flat passes, as you see here, to Trey Meekins.
And Meekins just stepped out of bounds. That would have been a bigger gain than what they got. It'll be 3rd down and 1, just outside the 45 at the 46-yard line. Texas looks like they're going to bring some extra pressure here on this 3rd and short. Man coverage. And they only rush 4, nearly get home, and wide open receiver. And they actually backed out and played zone, but Meekins finds the soft spot. Good for 19 and a first down.
That was a really nice corner route by Meekins there, and made up for him stepping out of bounds on that last play. But Texas looked like they're coming in with the blitz, and it was more of a spy play as they went back into coverage.
And now, again, 3 down linemen for Texas. Walk one of their linebackers up on the end. And they'll bring 5 this time. Picked up. And Meekins for the 3rd straight play makes a catch. This one good for 3.
And Meekins once again making a catch on the sideline. And Gauchi's making sure he's getting rid of his ball quick before the Longhorns can get to him.
And they try to run it with Hendricks here out of the I formation, and nothing doing. Justin Brown, his 2nd tackle in the backfield tonight. It'll be 3rd down and 8.
And Justin Brown, a really big piece for this Longhorn defense, really running off the line or even covering the middle of the field and putting some pressure on Gauchi.
And some pressure late. This one thrown off his back foot. Dangerous throw from Brantley Gauchi. First time he's really put it into trouble. 4th down, and this will be a 41-yard field goal attempt for Frank White.
A pretty decently long field goal. Let's see if he's going to make it here. And he does, and I'll tie the game up 10-10.
And watching what's going on in chat over there. The Helen Keller reference busted out. I guess I could say I didn't see that coming. No, too soon. And this one returnable and out across 25 and still on his feet. Messiah Bishop for 29 yards. And Texas now, they've put together a lot of good drives. Only 10 points to show for it. Need another one here.
It definitely need another one. And really, this is a must-win game here for Texas, as this will keep them in the conference championship play.
And a big catch and run here. It's another big play. Joey Wolford on the bubble screen. And again, the receivers on the outside are doing an excellent job on these bubble screens, blocking for each other.
Yeah, this Texas coaching staff has got these receivers in prime positions to make plays, whether that's getting these long runs from the pass, as we see here, and even putting them in position on these screens to get really good blocks.
And now a pistol formation, 3 receivers bottom of the screen. And they'll go right back to that bubble screen near side, and this time it's Smoke Orleans. Picking up 4, it'll be 2nd down and 6.
And it was called the same play call, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And still these Helen Keller jokes are in chat.
Now they're just they'll probably fly all night long from here on out. But Ware looking to make a big play along the sideline to Logan Wetzel, and he gets the foot down in bounds. We'll see if they take another look at that. Right now, it's a 1st down.
It looked like he at least had 1 foot in, maybe just a tiptoe, but it was a great catch there from Logan Wetzel.
And the booth agrees with the call on the field. They're not even going to look at it. And back inside the red zone are the Longhorns. 1st and 10 from the 19. Trying to get the ground game going, and this time it is shut down. Tanner Yodom, for the first time tonight, makes a play in the backfield, and that's the first down carry for James Stanton that doesn't pick up yardage.
Yeah, it was one of the few runs that James Stanton didn't get at least 6 or 7 out of it. And a great play from Tanner Yodom to break that run up.
And only 2 men rushing on the play that time for Oregon. Justin Duke takes advantage, finds the soft spot in the zone. It'll be 3rd and 3.
And it's about 25 yards away from the century mark in this first half. And I don't know how that pass got through with Oregon just playing straight up pass defense.
And now trying to set up the screen. Stanton going to lose a yard here. He is dropped by a whole flock of ducks. Yeah, that was bad, I know. It'll be 4th and 4. Texas, though, in field goal range to take the lead back.
And the screen play, they've been calling, whether that be the bubble screens or these halfback screens, that was one of the few that just didn't work out for the Longhorns.
And so now Guy blew it from 31 yards out. Up and good. So the senior kicker puts it between the pipes and puts Texas back on top, 13-10. 3:41 to go here in the first half. And Oregon, we've seen their offense move it up and down the field at times, and we've seen them kind of stall out. Gauchi's been in a rhythm, and he's going to have to stay here, Colton, if Oregon's going to have a chance.
I agree with that. He's making these short, simple throws, but sooner or later he's going to have to look downfield and get these long throws off.
Trying to get the running game going. Hendricks gets a yard before he is drugged down by Grant. It'll be 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, Hendricks, not much room there, and Grant, great tackle to only let him gain 1.
Blake Grant, the senior, makes the play there, and a big hit dislodging man from ball. It'll be 3rd and 9 now for the Oregon offense.
That was a great play. I believe it was Dante Kalen that had deflection there.
And now a 3rd and 9. Here's the deep shot you were just talking about, and he came up a little short. Alex Abernathy knocks that one away. It'll be 4th down, and Oregon's going to have to punt it away.
Yeah, it was very underthrown. Didn't look like he had the arm strength to throw it over the top of Abernathy, but it was a great defense there, and another 3 and out here for the Ducks.
And now this one punted away and fielded cleanly this time. Now the return from Bishop out across midfield. And so now Texas looking to try and regain this, or stretch out this momentum and stretch out this lead as things are kind of working in the Longhorns' favor right now.
And everywhere, as you just saw, has not missed a pass in the second quarter and has thrown over 100 yards already.
And now running it with Stanton again up the middle. And he put it on the ground. and Oregon has come up with it. The second forced turnover for this Ducks defense. Now we'll have to take a look at this. That ball popped out late.
Yeah, we got to look at the replay here, but Holotonko coming in for the recovery, and from that angle, it's tough to tell whether he was down or not.
And they will review it, so we'll see if we can get a better look at it. But another big first down carry for James Stanton, and on that look, I think he's down.
Yeah, his knee looks down before the ball came out. Yeah, no, I don't know.
After reviewing the play, the rule in the field is reversed.
Okay, they reverse it.
Yeah, so it will be reversed, and another big first down run from James Stanton moves the chains for Texas. And Oregon's defense is going to have to make some adjustments and stop this first down rushing attack from Texas. They are killing them on 1st and 10. And Ware, he's going to take off and slide down to the 25, a pickup of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2.
Yeah, that was a great run there by Ware, and really this Oregon Ducks defense has got to bring some pressure and contain the outside so Ware just doesn't have all the time and the room to just run it wherever he wants.
I think the proper English there would be more blind than I am, not blinder. Smoke Orleans with a 12-yard catch on 2nd down and short. It'll be 1st and 10 inside the 15.
I thought you were saying something about what I said, but I see what Keller said now in chat.
Yeah, sorry. I had to grammar Nazi him on that one. I don't do it very often, but I think I got that one right. Stanton again on 1st down, picks up 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4.
Yeah, these first down runs are killing the Oregon Ducks. They got to look to change up the defensive schemes here as we get late in the 2nd quarter.
Well, 2nd down, delayed handoff to James Stanton. He's got a couple there. It'll be 3rd down and 3. Oregon would love to hold to another field goal right here.
Yeah, Texas has had some struggles here once they get into the red zone, especially within the 15.
And Ware, open receiver, complete. 1st and goal as Orleans is able to find the 1st down marker.
That was a very generous first down that was given by the refs there to Texas.
Hometown spot for the road team, and then that one thrown away from Avery Ware. That'll be 2nd and goal.
And it could have been called for intentional grounding, but you really don't see that much here in the CFSL, but great throwaway.
2nd and goal. They're going to fake it here, and Ware to the outside, and ooh, boy, that might be a makeup spot right there as Ware looks like he fell onto the goal line, but it'll be 3rd and goal.
And really look at it, it's a pinky length away from the goal line.
Yodom with the tackle, but 3rd and inches here. And Ware scrambling around back across the field, and incomplete. Mo Black knocks it down. That was a dangerous throw, and it'll be 4th and goal.
And another misfire there from Texas in the red zone. Another 3 points given up from the Ducks defense, which is good. It's better than 7. But Oregon's got to look to get the lead here and score before half.
1:04 to go. It's still only a 1-possession ball game. Texas on top 16-10, and they will get the ball to start the 2nd half. So Oregon, with just about a minute to go, needs to get something going here. As you said, they would love to get some points on the board. 75 yards away from retaking the lead here before the half, and all 3 timeouts. Gauchi will throw here on 1st down, underneath, complete. It's Phillip Allen for the first time tonight. He's got 4.
And Oregon using their first timeout here. Got 2 left, and they got a minute and a lot of field to work with.
And they're going to bring him in motion, checking the coverage here is Gauchi, and he's going to decide to take off. And he is hit hard as Gauchi picks up 4 there. It'll be 3rd and 2.
That's a great hit, and Gauchi was very quick to make up his mind whether he's going to take that for himself or not.
And this one thrown out, and 4th and 2. Stivers, boy, if he would have fallen down, they might have given him forward progress and the 1st down. Instead, he regains his balance. Justin Brown makes the tackle, and it'll be 4th and 2.
Yeah, if he wouldn't have tried to bounce off the tackle there, and he probably would have gotten forward progress to get the 1st down, but Texas, great stop there. They got 1 timeout, 35 seconds, and about half the field to work with, but at least try and get 3.
And then we'll see what Ware and the offense does here First and 10, ball on the 41. 3 receivers bottom of the screen and wear all kinds of time. Now pressure coming, and this one downfield. Joey Wolford reaches out and makes an incredible catch in the end zone for a Texas touchdown.
And Ware threw that on a thin line right over the defense, and it looked like a missile coming out of his hands. Great catch from Wolford, and Texas is looking to increase the lead here already.
23-10 with 27 seconds to go here in the first half. Texas with the big strike there. Now Oregon going to try and return this kick from about 3 yards deep, and it's a great return. Out across the 40 goes Trey Meekins to the 41. And now with 2 timeouts, Oregon's got a shot at points.
Yeah, that return was much needed for the Oregon Ducks, and they still have a chance to put up at least some type of points here.
But they're going to go underneath the Gammon. He picks up 3. They'll use their second timeout.
I don't like that pass there from Gauchi. He's got to look for something towards the sidelines or in upfield.
And again, underneath, complete. Didn't get the first down, so the clock's still ticking with 10 seconds to go. They'll run to the line.
They're going to spike it here. Oh, or not.
They won't. They're going to take a shot here, and Gauchi, first down, and first half will be over. A nice run from Gauchi as he drags the defender with him, but that will do it as Oregon misses out on an opportunity perhaps at some late points. A lot of points here in the first half, mostly from this Texas offense. 23-10. They really came on strong in the second quarter to regain the lead and stretch it out. So, Colton, talk us through what you saw here in the first half. Texas kind of gaining some momentum all the way through the second quarter.
Yeah, as you see with that interception there, that's really, and the interception, the fumble, were the only 2 miscues, I would say, for this Texas offense. And after that, the coach talked to them on the sideline and got into their head and to really pick up this pace and get the momentum back. And that really nice deep pass from Ware to Wolford to end off the second quarter, excuse me. But Oregon, really, Gauchi's got to look for these deep throws. These short throws are just not cutting it, especially when they're just really behind the line of scrimmage and only picking up 3 or 4 yards. He's got to look for something more downfield to the sideline, maybe some out routes, corner routes, to really mix up the Texas defense.
Well, there you see the numbers from the first half, and that should be 2. Oh, no, they overturned the fumble. So the fumble got overturned, but nearly turned over there. The interception, really the only miscue. And if you look, they were driving before that happened, so they've missed out on some opportunities to put even more points on the board. And you mentioned the biggest difference, Ware and Texas are taking some shots downfield, where Gauchi and the Oregon offense, they're trying to work things a little bit more methodically. It was working early. Texas has figured it out, and now Texas a chance to extend this to a 20-point lead if they can go downfield and score a touchdown here.
As you see, the last 5 drives, it have been 3 field goals and 2 touchdowns for the Longhorns. And I will say, I believe that time of possession for the Longhorns was incorrect.
It did show that they had the ball the majority of the first half, and Stanton, a good reason why they should at least lead in that time of possession category. Another big first down carry there, that one good for 5.
And that was a great run there from Stanton. And yeah, it said Texas had 15 minutes of time of possession. Looked a little wrong to me, but still a great run from Stanton.
And this one into double coverage, and Caleb nearly came up with another big play for that Oregon defense that's incomplete.
Yeah, it was a great play. It slipped right through his hands, and Texas is looking a little slow coming out in this second half.
And this one thrown downfield, and Joey Wolford makes another big play. 22 yards on this catch, and it's another Texas first down.
And 6 receptions, it looked like 147 yards and a touchdown. Really, most of it through the first half. 6 receptions for that many yards is pretty crazy to see.
And Keller over in chat. It's amazing. Kentucky comes up with a big win, and Keller comes into one of the chats and starts running his mouth. I haven't seen him in a couple of weeks. And this one downfield, it's Smoke Orleans once again. And this is a 1st and goal after that big catch. And Texas once again knocking on the door.
Yeah, Ware, 327 yards passing, most of it through the first half as well. And Smoke Orleans beat his defender pretty well, and really these Texas wide receivers just look like they outspeed their defenders just a tad.
And they're starting to get free in the secondary. And now they'll go back to the ground, standing up the middle, untouched to the end zone from 6 yards out goes James Stanton.
And James Stanton had every single inch of room to get into the end zone there. Perfect blocking from the O-line and from the receivers. And really untouched and unmatched for the Oregon Ducks.
And a great drive, and again a couple of big throws from Ware in that one. Stanton caps it off on the untouched run up the middle for 6. And it's 30-10 Texas. Oregon early on in this ball game, I mean, they were right there. They had a couple of leads, and now Texas has just snatched away all the momentum. And Oregon has to find something here to get back into this. Otherwise, they risk this one getting way out of hand.
And Oregon, they kept it close, way closer than I actually thought it would be in this game. And really, it's just these short throws are what's killing this Oregon Ducks offense.
High formation. Hendricks going to get it on a draw, and he bounces off of a couple of defenders there, picks up a yard, and that will be it. It'll be 2nd down and 9.
And number 42, Robert Green with the tackle at the end of that play. And Hendricks, only 1 yard. He's kind of struggled the last few weeks after starting off pretty strong for the Oregon Ducks.
And on 2nd down and 9, Gauci in the shotgun, fakes the handoff to Hendricks, keeps it on the read option, sheds a couple of tackles, still on his feet, and Brantley Gauci picks up 11 and moves the chains for Oregon.
And it looked like Gauci at half put a little bit of some slime or something on him to make him really slippery, and picked up a really well-earned 1st down.
And now straight drop back pass, and this is complete. 1st down yardage again, and across midfield go the Ducks. And Andrew Bird's got him going there. 4 catches, 34 yards for Bird.
Yeah, Bird a little bit on the silent side in this game, but he can hurt you over the top if you don't cover him.
And now pistol formation, 4 receiver set, 3 to the near side. Gauci looking this way and complete and knocked free. That ball was in the hands of his receiver and jarred loose. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, that ball was in the air. It looked like for hours, it seemed, from Gauci, and it let the Texas defense get there in time.
And it looks like Texas is going to bring some pressure. Instead, they back off and only rush 4. And this one incomplete, thrown away from Brantley Gauci, and it'll be 3rd down and 10.
A great defense there from the Longhorns. Forced Gauci to throw it away. Gauci didn't like what he saw, and it's going to be a 3rd and 10.
Just across midfield, Gauci would love to keep this drive going. Hit as he lets it go, and it's incomplete. So Texas gives up a couple of plays, but tightens up right around the midfield stripe, and Oregon going to have to punt it away.
Yeah, Oregon really needed that 1st down to get a little bit closer, at least in the field goal range, but instead they're going to have to punt it here, and they'll go right into the end zone.
And it hits at the 5, bounces through the end zone, and it will be Texas ball at the 20, up 30-10 here with 6:46 to go, 3rd quarter. And here you see some of the highlights from the Texas offense. And there have been many of those plays downfield from everywhere to his receiving core.
Yeah, he's been dotting up to every receiver, kind of been spreading the wealth there. And it's been a great game so far here for Texas.
And there you saw 20 of 27 for Avery Ware. He has been efficient. He's been on target. The one mistake, not really his fault. Triple option, and that one might have been a bad read, as he maybe should have given it. Mikey Dorman with the tackle in the backfield to be 2nd and 14.
As we have an update for the Twitch game, Cooper Wersima just got a touchdown for UNC, and UGA is leading 31-20 with just over 7 minutes left in the third.
That one back to an 11-point ball game. Texas trying to extend the lead here. James Stanton goes backwards on second down and long. Tanner Yodom has seen enough of James Stanton making big plays. It'll be 3rd and 17.
Tanner Yodom has a lot of anger in him, I would assume, after just letting Stanton run all over this Oregon Ducks defense. He's had enough of it already.
So 3rd and 17, thrown short, and a little catch and run, but not near enough, as that one was completed near side, and it'll be 4th and 7.
Yeah, Logan Wetzel with a nice little grab, but just not enough for the Longhorns here as they'll have to punt it away.
A good job from Oregon's defense on that set of downs. And this one is returnable and out across the 45 and inside the 45, I should say. Andrew Bird for 18 down to the 41.
It was a little nice return there. Got him past into Texas territory, and Oregon needs to score a touchdown here.
Still a 3-possession ball game, so starting to get important on every drive. Screenplay and first down yardage for Hendricks as he gets it right to the chains. It'll be 1st down.
Yeah, Hendricks said, if I can't do anything in the run game, I got to do it in the passing game, as Brantley Gauchi threw a really nice throw there to pick up the first.
Gauchi's been efficient as well, 21 of 30, and he's going to dump it down on the screen again. Hendricks, 2 straight screenplays, good for 14 total yards. It'll be 2nd down and 6 here.
As another great pass there from Gauchi, and this Oregon offense is looking to move and get in striking distance.
So 2nd down and 6. Gauchi going to throw this one near side, complete. Turning it upfield is Meekins. He's going to get it close to 1st down yardage, and it's going to be a big 3rd and 1 right here.
As you see, Brantley Gauchi, only 180 yards thrown. Most of them have been these short little check down throws or a little over the middle throws that haven't gone for big gains, but he's been really efficient here.
And now he's going to try and scramble and get away, and he'll be dropped in the backfield. That is Robert Green. That's a big loss that might push them back at the edge of field goal range here. At the very least, it makes it a much tougher kick.
Yeah, it puts them, I'd say, on the brink of field goal range here for the Oregon Ducks. As, yeah, it looks maybe close to a 50-yard field goal.
About 45 yards. They'll spot it at the 35 here for the junior Frank White. It is in the middle of the field, and it is in the middle of the goalpost. So the 45-yarder from Frank White up and good. 30-13 now, cut down to a 17-point ball game. 4:35 to go, 3rd quarter. Oregon finding a little bit of life after the defensive stand. They get the field goal. Now they got to come out and do it once again on this defensive side of the football.
Yeah, this Oregon Ducks defense has got to look to force Ware to throw a turnover or fumble the ball. He's letting him have all the time in the world to just find what he wants, pick him off all over the field.
In pistol formation, they slide Duke out into the slot, and they're going to go that direction. Justin Duke taps the toes. 1st down, Texas.
That was a great throw there on a little bit of a corner route, it looks like, and he was wide open and tippy-toed on the sideline to pick up the 1st down.
And that ball thrown a little late by Avery Ware, but Duke does a great job staying in bounds. 1st down at the 45-yard line. Pistol formation. They will run it again on 1st down with great success as Stanton right back up the middle for 8 more yards.
And the Oregon Ducks just don't look like they have an answer for Stanton. Even though he hasn't hit the century mark in the rushing game just yet, these little 7-8 yard gains is what's going to kill the Oregon Ducks.
Right back up the middle, and another big gain from Stanton, and he's still on his feet. 19 yards on that 2nd down carry. Now he's up to 82 on 14 rushes, and it's a 1st and 10 for the Longhorns.
And it was a great run, running looking like beast mode out there. Took a couple of Oregon Duck defenders to bring down Stanton.
And Oregon's going to have to start loading the box here, especially on 1st down. Now they go with the read option, and here's where the Stanton runs can really hurt you. It opens this up for Ware. He scoots around the corner, picks up 12, and moves the chains again.
A great play calling from the Longhorns here in the second half as Ajani Abu picks up his 5th tackle of the night.
And you're absolutely right. The play calling, especially on this drive, has been phenomenal. And now they're going to change it up a little bit and hand it off once again, this time to Messiah Bishop. He's got 10 yards just short of the first down.
His first rush of the night for 10 yards and about a pinky length away from the first down here.
Stanton back in the backfield where he's going to keep it himself, and he's going to get it into the end zone. He goes untouched from 7 yards out for 6 more Longhorn points.
And untouched all the time of the world. Oregon brought a little to no pressure there. Well, it had probably the linebacker come in and then got chip blocked by the running back. He just had tons of room, tons of time to figure out what he wanted to do, and ended up scoring a touchdown for Texas.
And actually a really good blitz pickup there from James Stanton, as you picked up right there in that replay. And that block springs Ware on the outside, and he's able to find the end zone. And now Oregon down 24, facing their biggest deficit of the night with 3 minutes and 5 seconds to play third quarter. Again, on their offense now to come up with a big drive.
Yeah, this offense has struggled in the latter half of this game. Hasn't really had no momentum to really move the ball downfield besides on these good returns.
And this time over the middle down the seam, and there's a big play. Trey Meekins the third. 39 yards later, he's down to the Texas 35.
Yeah, that was that play that they've needed all night long. Cut inside and came on a little bit of a post route and was wide open. If he had a tad bit more speed, he probably could have had 6 there.
And that's a good job from Darian Connor to save the touchdown as he drops Meekins at the 35. Pistol formation, 3 wide receiver set, and they'll slide their tight end in motion right to the left. Set him up at the wing, and they'll use him to block. Now they're going to go to that corner route. In. It is caught by Phillip Allen. Wow, how did that ball get there?
I have no idea how that ball managed to get in right through number 13's hands, and Phillip Allen looking like a dog out there to get the first down.
Cash Johnson was in great position, just missed it. And Phillip Allen, I mean, that's just a heck of a catch. Maybe we'll see that in a top 10 play come Monday on the podcast next week. And Stivers picks up 3 more. He started out on fire with, I think, 4 catches in the first quarter. He's been kind of quiet since.
It's been a tad bit quiet, and whoever's been watching the game, make sure to clip that last play, and hopefully it gets put in the top 10.
And this one over the middle, Andrew Bird picks up 8. First and goal, Oregon.
Yeah, that was a great throw there. Picks up the first down, and Oregon's looking like to have a little bit more fight in them and looking to score 6 here.
First and goal from the 3. Hendricks up the middle, slips a tackle and finds the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Yeah, it was a great run there. It's probably his best run of the night, and great blocking up front to let Hendricks go up and get a touchdown, as Oregon's going to go for 2 here, which is much needed.
That would make it 37-21 if they can convert here. Gauchi looking to throw across the middle, complete. Cody Gammon holds on through the contact, and it is a 16-point ball game. So Oregon has got this back to a 2-possession game here with 2 minutes to go in the third quarter.
That was a crazy catch there, and really kind of a dangerous throw to throw right at the defender's face. But Gammon looked like he had tons of stickum on the gloves to be able to hold on that football.
And now Texas on their own 25-yard line will look to make a couple more big plays here on this drive and extend the lead again. Play fake. And we're going to go near far side on the comeback route. Joey Wolford, 14 yards, tapping the toes and moving the chains.
That was a great comeback route. Man-to-man defense on the outside. Wolford exposed that man-to-man defense from the Ducks and picked up a really nice first down.
And I think Oregon needs to maybe dial up some pressure here and hope to force a bad throw from Ware, or start to slow down this rushing attack. And there they are able to get him shut down after a short gain. Stanton picks up 1. It was J.D. Callahan with the tackle.
as we have an update on the Twitch game, as we have a pick six from Trevor Austin for UNC, and it is 27, I believe, to 30, 31 or 33 UGA with 2:30 left in the third.
It is 31-27, and congratulations, Frosty, because I know you're probably half listening and fully watching over there on the Twitch game. Screenplay and trying to get to the markers. Bishop, he will get only a yard before he is shut down by the Duck defense. There's the big stop that Oregon needed. They're going to get the football back with about 35 seconds or so here in the third quarter.
And Oregon, I don't know what's got into them in the late in this third quarter, but they are having tons of fight and a little bit of a miscue on that punt return.
And it looks like it was muffed. Not a great angle there. I don't know if it was actually touched by the receiver or not. Took a wild sideways bounce, and it is recovered at the 16-yard line. So a long way to go here for Oregon to put it back in the end zone, but at least they do still have possession. Gauchi under some pressure and throws this one into the bench. It'll be 2nd and 10.
That was a great throwaway. Texas brought up the heat, forced Gauchi to make a quick throw, quick read, and that's exactly what he did there.
And now they'll slide the tight end across the formation. Gauchi on 2nd down, all kinds of time. Finally, the pocket collapsing, and he will be dropped. He will get free, pick up a couple, but a good play from that Texas defense. Blake Grant going to get the tackle. It'll be 3rd and 8.
Yeah, it was super close to being a sack there. At first, Gauchi had tons of room to throw it, and this at least got 2 yards out of it.
And now on 3rd down and 8. This Duck offense needs to convert here. It is complete, but Bird short of the marker. Needed to run that route a couple yards deeper, and that might be the final play of the third quarter. It is. But it is still a ball game. Throw the 4s up in chat. Texas 37, Oregon 21. Come on back. You're watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports right here on YouTube. Autzen Stadium, the zoo. We got one more quarter to go. Texas holding on to a 16-point ball, or 16-point lead, I should say. They're getting the ball here to start the fourth quarter, and they're going to have good field position just shy of midfield. And now, Colton, we've talked about it a couple of drives now. Oregon's defense needs to make a couple of plays. They have given their offense a chance. They've gotten them back within 16, but again, it's turnover time if you're this Oregon defense.
Yeah, it's definitely turnover time for the Oregon Ducks defense. They got to bring the pressure, really force Avery Ware to make these inherent throws, and really the Ducks just got to force turnovers, honestly.
So ball at their own 48, and they're going to go to the ground game, and Stanton up the middle, untouched, and almost breaking that one. James Stanton, 33 yards, and they didn't touch him until he was 30 yards downfield.
Yeah, Tanner Yodom with the tackle, and Stanton, huge run there for Texas as they're looking to increase his lead and go up even further in this game.
And that big run gets Stanton over the century mark. 119 in the ball game for James Stanton, and a lot of those yards coming on first down. And a little bit of confusion there from the wide receiving core of the Longhorns. 2 receivers. There were no Duck defenders in the area, though.
As both of them, I guess, misread the play call there and didn't know what route they're supposed to be running.
Now, they both wanted the touchdown, and it falls incomplete. And Wolford nearly got himself another one. 8 catches, 176 yards. This one sets him up at 1st and goal.
And that was a great throw there from Ware, throwing right over the Ducks cornerback's head. And Wolford really, really close to getting another touchdown in the game.
And Mo Black able to save the touchdown for at least a play. And Justin Duke saying Texas's wide receivers are the best DBs in the league. They've made a couple of key tackles on their own guy and swatted away a couple of passes as well. Ware trying to get that around the edge. It'll be 2nd down and goal.
And you can't forget that key block that cost them a touchdown.
Although Duke did go and make up for it about 3 plays later. And now Messiah Bishop around the edge, and he goes in untouched for the 3-yard Texas touchdown.
Yeah, this Texas backfield, this tandem of Messiah Bishop and Stanton, it is super hard to beat when you have 2 talented backs to worry about and game plan for.
And then you throw in the fact that Avery Ware can run the football when needed. He'd much rather sit back there and throw it, but they will run it with the read option. He can scramble. So you got 3 guys that are very capable of taking off and beating you with their legs at any point in time. And right now, that's what the Oregon defense has had to try and figure out, and they have not been able to do it tonight.
And this Texas team is really tricky to game plan for when you got 2 insanely talented backs. Even Avery Ware can run it, and also he has a heck of an arm that can sling it down the field anywhere.
And Gauci puts one on his receiver. It's dropped. It'll be 2nd down and 10 from the 25-yard line.
Yeah, it was a really good defense there from the Longhorns, and honestly, I'm not too terribly concerned with the way Gauci's been playing this game. Even though the not only 1 touchdown and under 300 yards, he hasn't turned the ball over at all.
And put that one on the money, but it was dropped. And a quick Twitch update. Stephen Eastridge, Tony, I know he's not watching over here. He got a touchdown. Georgia extends their lead 38-27. Oregon looking to make a big play. And again, Gauci put one in the area. That one would have been a tough catch. It is incomplete. And Oregon going to go 3 and out and punt it away.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be a pretty great play there for the Ducks. A much needed play, just a tad bit overthrown there.
And now Texas will get the ball again in good field position out near midfield. And with 7:41 to go in a 23-point ball game, the way they've been running the ball, they can really shorten this 4th quarter and keep Oregon from getting too many more looks at it. On 1st down, they're going to play fake it here. Well, when you've run it that well, why not? And there goes that man again. Joey Wolford, 52 yards to the house.
And that's going to put Wolford, I believe, over the 200-yard mark in receiving. He already has now he has 2 touchdowns to go along with it.
Yeah, the play fake, it looks like it sucked up just about everybody in that Oregon secondary. They all got caught staring at James Stanton. And Joey Wolford, I mean, he doesn't need a lot of help. He's been behind the Oregon secondary plenty of times tonight on his own. And as Justin Duke throws up in chat there, Player of the Week performance, it certainly looks like it should get him on the ballot. He's had a monster night, a couple of touchdowns, up over 200, if not, close to 200, if not over it already. And again, he's been wide open all night long.
Yeah, I will say Xander Martell had about almost 300 yards last night and 3 TDs. So it's going to be hard to beat that to get on the ballot.
And never satisfied. I think you guys are talking about the same guy. 4 touchdowns, 250 yards-ish in that 300-yard mark. So, again, getting him on the ballot at least. He's had a huge night. And we'll see now if Oregon can at least make a play. They're down 30, 7.5 to go here in the 4th quarter. Gauci, and he's going to try and take off, had nowhere to go. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. A loss of 4. Luke Radloff, his 1st sack of the night.
Yeah, it was a great play there from the Texas. Gauci, a little bit pretty intensive run there, had nowhere to run it, and Oregon's not looking very good here in this 4th quarter.
And 5 of 14 on 3rd down for Oregon tonight. 3 wide receiver look, tight end in the formation as well. They'll send 4 out in the pattern and an open receiver, and now it's a foot race, and it's to the 20, the 10, and into the end zone for an Oregon touchdown.
And Andrew Bird right past the Texas Longhorns defense, and it was nothing but green in front of them. Oregon touchdown, and now they're only down 27-51 with 7 minutes left in the 4th.
And so a big play there, and maybe it's too little too late, but that is the big play Oregon was looking for there to try and maybe kickstart this offense a little bit. They've driven the football, but that is really the first big play downfield we've seen them connect on. Maybe that gets them going, but again, their defense now needs to make a play, and we just saw Texas with a huge pass play for a touchdown on their last drive.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit too late for the Oregon Ducks to come back in this game. As the pass they've been looking for it all night long, though, don't get me wrong.
And triple option looks Stanton, and he has stood up just past the line of scrimmage by Mo Black. Give him a yard, it'll be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that was a great run defense there from Mo Black to bring down Stanton, who's had himself quite a game in the running attack.
And now they're going to throw it again, and this time it's J.D. Callahan knocking one down. So clock stops, 3rd and 9 here for Texas.
And it was a quick pass there from Ware, and Texas, you really got to at least make some more of the clock go down.
And this one, dangerous throw, but complete once again, and it's Logan Wetzel for 15. And boy, we both kind of had the same reaction as that ball got to Wetzel, and I'm not real sure how it did.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a loft pass there from Ware. They need a little bit more zip on it, but either way, great pass from Ware and great catch from Wetzel for a first down.
If it works, it works. There's no pictures in the box score, as they say. And it'll be 1st and 10. Ware looking for more down the seam, and that one should have been intercepted by Drew Caleb.
Yeah, Ware threw it off his back foot, and 9 times out of 10, that's going to end up in a disaster play.
Now that, fortunately for Texas, was the one. And it's now 2nd and 10. This one thrown into some traffic, but complete. Good for 4. Justin Duke, he's up near 100 yards now.
That would be the second, I believe, the 2nd or 3rd receiver that's either close to or over 100 yards in the game for the Longhorns.
And now 3rd down and 6. And that one incomplete. Ware put that one on the money, but it is dropped. And it'll be 4th and 6 now for Texas.
And this Oregon defense once again getting another stop and giving the offense another chance to put some points on the board.
And this one punted away and received at the 10-yard line. Now just across the 20 goes Andrew Bird, who had the big play on the last possession. And look for another one here for Oregon because they need it quickly.
Yeah, they got to pick up the pace with only 5:47 left here in the game.
And the 1st and 10 just across their 20. Pump fake. And now they'll come back underneath, complete, and short of the 1st down marker. It's Trey Meekins. He's got 6 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 4.
And Dante Kalin with the tackle there at the end, and Gauchi 30 for 44, having himself a pretty good game even though they're down here.
And now on 2nd down, a shot across the middle, complete, and Phillip Allen for 27 yards. And Phillip Allen, we got 5:21 to go here in the 4th quarter. That's only his 3rd catch of the ball game.
Yeah, I would have expected him to have well more targets and catches here in this game. He's been very quiet, and Gauchi just hasn't really looked his way much here.
A big 1st down play there, and now another 1st down coming up here. Just inside the Texas 45 at the 44. Gauchi again will look to throw, has time, back over the middle, complete once again. It's Trey Meekins, the 3rd for 19, and a 1st down at the 25.
And I'll put him over the century mark as well as Wolford, who has over 200, almost 300 in the game himself. And it's a great pass there and great route from Meekins.
Justin Brown, another tackle there for the Texas defense. And they marked it back at the 26-yard line. So 1st and 10 as we tick to 5 minutes to go here in the ballgame. 51-28, Texas on top, and Oregon looking for something here down the sideline, out of bounds, incomplete.
And it was overthrown, and really the receiver on the outside was locked down.
And quick update on Twitch, UNC clanks a field goal off the upright. They are down 38-33 with 5:09 to go in that ball game. So a tight one over on Twitch, and Gauchi looking to get away. Cannot get away from all the Longhorn defenders as Tabitha Duke picks up her 2nd sack of the night.
And Tabitha Duke came right off the edge and made sure that Gauchi had no room to run after he broke off of 2 defenders and got her 2nd sack of the night, as you said.
And that is a big one. brings it all the way back to the 33-yard line, 3rd down and 18. You got 2 shots at this. If you can pick up about half of it here, give yourself a chance on 4th down, and that one knocked away. Damian Walker swats it to the turf. It'll be 4th and long.
Gauci throwing it off his back foot, just like Ware did earlier in this quarter, and we know how that usually goes. More than not, it ends up in a bad play is happening.
Taking your shot here on 4th and long, and Andrew Bird is open again. 34 yards to the house, and Oregon gets a little bit closer.
After I was talking how they're just throwing these little short routes and not really finding much deep, as we've been talking about all game, there's another deep pass for Oregon, and they're going to go for 2 here to make this game even closer and have a chance of coming back.
And this would make it, and the math is right, a 15-point ball game, a 14-point ball game. That would be 15. And Gauci trying to get to the goal line and will not. He's dropped at the 1. So 51-34 here is your score. 4.5 to go, and Oregon is going to have to kick an onside kick here and hope that they can get it right back, and they will not. And guess who recovers the onside kick? It's Joey Wolford.
And Joey Wolford doing everything all over the field as we watch these highlights from him this game. And he's had himself quite a game, and even doing a little bit of work on the special teams in terms of blocking and picking up that crucial onside kick for the Longhorns.
And both offenses finding some big plays now, as Texas has been doing it all game long. Oregon, the last couple of drives, they've made some big throws down the sideline, especially to Andrew Bird. And now Texas, well, they're not going to milk the clock here with a 17-point lead. They're going to keep firing it away. Logan Wetzel with an 8-yard reception.
Yeah, it was looking like Longhorns just going to pad these passing stats for Ware, get him a chance to make the player of the week ballot, maybe.
And now Ware again on 2nd down. He's going to dump this one off underneath. It's Bishop out of the backfield. He's got 5 and a Texas 1st down.
And 2nd reception on the night for Bishop, as well as some rushing attempts and a touchdown as well, I believe.
As we are down under 4 minutes to go here in our ball game. Triple option look. Ware going to get it out to Stanton. He took a big hit, but he's able to get it out late, and Stanton picks up 9.
Yeah, Stanton has his way with the Oregon Ducks defense. Really, the Ducks just have had no answer for him this game.
And with a 17-point lead, I don't know that that's a hit you want your quarterback taking. And he's going to throw it downfield. Smoke Orleans wide open behind the defense. And that's a 20-yard touchdown for the Texas Longhorns.
Yeah, I don't know if the corner on the outside covering Smoke just gave up on the play. It looking like a little bit of a practice play there for both teams, as Texas has easily walked into the end zone.
And that was Jeff Johnson on the coverage. And I don't know if he thought he had safety help over the top or what happened there, but Smoke Orleans was all by himself in the back of the end zone, and of course everywhere. He's not going to miss that one very often, and he doesn't there. Oregon again finds themselves down 24 points. 3:29 to go, and real quick update on Twitch, just under 3 to go. Georgia has the football, and they are trying to kill the clock with a 5-point lead, 38-33, and of course not quite as close here. 3:29 to go. Oregon looking for a couple more explosive plays on offense to maybe move some momentum towards week 5, or excuse me, week 6.
Yeah, week 6 exactly, and yeah, Oregon a tad bit too late getting these deep passes. They really need to look for them earlier in the game. Just got to look to improve as they head into week 6 here.
And Meekins, another catch. This one good for 4 yards. And you see Trey Meekins now 9 catches, 106 yards. So again, Oregon's offense having success, just not the big plays that we're seeing Texas's offense come up with.
Yeah, Texas has had a lot more success on these deep plays, and even I would like to see Oregon utilize maybe some screens that help open up other parts of the field and go deeper into their playbook.
And there's Trey Stivers. They faked it one way. They slipped him out on a delayed route. Picks up good yards, another 1st down. So 1st and 10, ball on their own 42-yard line here as we tick under 3 to go. Pistol formation. Tight end in motion, right to left. Or left to right, excuse me. I get my back directions backwards. And Gauchi just took a huge hit. And again, this late in the ball game, in a game that you're not coming back in, you do not want your quarterback taking shots like that.
Yeah, as Oregon does, has got to stand up for Gauchi. Their QB1, that is not a hit you really want to be taking, and that's in any portion of the football game.
I mean, that's true. On a drive maybe that you're trying to put together a game-winning drive, maybe you try and show a little toughness, but yeah, you want to slide, get down. And there's a good throw right after taking the big hit to Cody Gammon, good for 17 and a first down.
Hey, Gammon, only 2 catches on the game. That's not something we see very often of him.
And that was actually pretty good coverage from Justin Brown. Just missed as he tried to step in front and swat it away. Gammon comes up with the first down reception, and it is now down to the 36-yard line as we tick to 2 minutes to go here in the ball game. Gauchi with time. He's going to take a shot to the sideline. Incomplete. That one was dropped.
Yeah, a little bit thrown late, and then that drop just didn't help with the Ducks there, and it'll be a 2nd and 10 here.
And now, as you said, 2nd and 10, fully loaded shotgun. And Gauchi into traffic. There was nothing but white jerseys there, and Justin Brown nearly came up with the interception.
Yeah, that would have, well, even though it's a pretty far ways away from Oregon having really any chance of coming back with only 2 minutes left in the game, that would have just really made it even worse for Oregon. Ooh, great catch there from Trey Meekins.
Meekins did a great job, as you said, coming back to the football, and he took that one away from the Texas defender as a good throw from Gauchi as he takes a hit as he lets it go. So big play, 1st and 10 now for Oregon, down close to the 10-yard line.
Yeah, Oregon is looking to get some type of momentum going into the next week. It sucks that they couldn't get a win here over a ranked Texas team, but just got to find some type of positivity.
Good slant route from Andrew Bird as he works his way inside the defender. He's up to 172 yards receiving. He's had a couple of big receptions, and it'll be 1st and goal from the 5-yard line.
Yeah, 1st and goal for Oregon as they're looking to score here.
Spreading things out. They'll throw it again into traffic. Incomplete. That one was close to being caught, but great defense from that Longhorn secondary.
A great defense indeed. And Oregon 2nd and goal, and it's tough to score this close to the end zone.
Looking to throw it again over the middle, complete. And Phillip Allen works his way into the end zone from 5 yards out, and it's an Oregon touchdown.
And that's the play that they needed, and the play that Phillip Allen needed, as he hasn't had much looks this game, but the one that matters, the one that gets him another touchdown in the season for him.
So 58-40. It's an 18-point ball game. They're going to look to cut it to 16 here with the 2-point conversion. They are 1 out of 2 on 2-point conversions today. Make them 2 for 3. Stivers in the end zone, complete for the 2. And it's now a 16-point game, 1:26 to go. And, of course, Oregon will throw the onside kick team out there once again, trying to get it back.
Yeah, I mean, you can never say never. We've seen crazier things happen in the CFSL.
And this one recovered again by the Longhorn special teams unit, Smoke Orleans. And you've got all the good hands over there. We saw Wolford and now Orleans recover a couple of onside kicks, and you know they've got the hands to handle it. And I think it's James Stanton time here for Texas with 1:24 to go, just trying to run this out.
Yeah, it's going to be a mixture of Ware, Stanton, and Bishop to run the rest of this clock out and give Texas another win here in the season.
So big road win here for Texas as they give it to Stanton up the middle. And Oregon not done yet. They're going to call a timeout after the 6-yard gain.
They still got to use these timeouts and at least attempt to get the ball back.
To not allow a first down, and Stanton looking for one, not going to get there. He picks up a couple down to the 30 as he was ridden down by Tanner Yodom.
And Tanner Yodom, great play there to stop the first down, and Texas, they got to get at least the first here.
They're going to throw for it, and there it is. First down yardage. Justin Duke, that puts him up over the century mark. And Texas will be able to just run this out with 1:12 to go.
Yeah, Holotonko with the 5th tackle had himself quite a quiet night as there is the victory formation for Texas as they increase their wins to, I believe, 4 on the season.
And they will, as you said, run this one out, and you are correct. I believe this will be win number 4. They'll move to 4-1 on the season and 2-1 in the conference, which is important as all the conference leaders still to play here, Notre Dame and Illinois, Oklahoma State, all at 2-0 right now. So they at least keep pace. I give themselves a shot to be up there in the top as this one hits 000. Oregon played well for quite a while in the first half, and Texas finally pulled away. What are your final thoughts in this one, Colton?
Yeah, Avery Ware, as you look, 538 yards and 1 turnover that necessarily wasn't his fault. It was a great play from the defense to pick that ball up before it hit the ground. Player of the game, well deserved. It even could have been Wolford, who had himself quite a game. But with Oregon, they didn't make deep plays and make those deep throws early in the game like they needed to. Just a lot of quick throws, and at least they have a tad bit of momentum, scoring a lot to look in the next week.
And with that, I'd like to say thank you to our associate producer, Austin Crow, executive producer, Mike Peters, and of course, my broadcast partner, Colton Powell, for tonight's action. On behalf of our entire broadcast crew, I'm Nate Murphy. You've been watching the CFSL, presented by PX1 Sports, right here on YouTube. Thanks for joining us here in Eugene. Go over to Twitch, 8:30 Central Time. Number 15 Auburn looks to knock off number 7 Florida State on the road in Tallahassee. We'll see you then, everyone.